Let's dive into the heavy hitter of IT certifications. The CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure, v1.1. It's this global gold standard that Cisco keeps updating to ensure engineers can handle the most insane network assignments. And the payoff is real. In places like India, we're talking a salary of around 1 lakh per month for someone with 5 years of experience.
Right, and it's not even just about the salary, though that helps. It's about authority. In the IT world, having those 4 letters, CCIE, on your resume is like having an elite security clearance. It tells an employer you're the person they call when things are truly deeply broken and a junior admin is in way over their head.
So it's definitely a career-defining move. But getting those 4 letters isn't just about studying for a test. It means surviving a grueling 8-hour practical exam that seems designed to test way more than just your memory. Yeah, this exam sounds brutal. It's an Bauer practical gauntlet, split into 2 parts. A. SAN-hour design phase, then WOO hours of deploying, operating, and optimizing. You're working on real high-end gear like Catalyst Jotsen Samba switches and the latest SD-WAN software. And the scoring is what gets me. You have to hit a minimum score on each module and also pass a higher total aggregate score.
That minimum plus aggregate rule is the real killer. It's a brilliant but cruel design. You could be a certified genius at designing a network in those first 3 hours, but if you just slightly stumble on the hands-on deployment in the next 5 and miss that minimum score, the entire 8-hour attempt is a fail. There's absolutely no partial credit for being an expert.
That makes sense. But why do you think Cisco keeps it that hard? Why not just a standard professional exam where you can get Afenja Josher and pass?
Because in a real enterprise network, a partial fix is still a broken network. Your CEO doesn't care if you fixed 90% of the problem if the whole system is still down. By forcing candidates to master tools like the latest Cisco DNA Center and ISE 3.1 under intense time pressure, they're not just testing knowledge, they're stress testing your composure. They're making sure you won't panic when a real-world Fortune 500 network starts glitching. It's about building an unflappable, expert-level mindset.
Got it. So, it's a high-stakes pressure cooker designed to forge elite architects. But let's say you climb that mountain, you survive the 8 hours, and you pass. Where does that actually take you in the job market? Well, once you're certified, the job titles definitely get an upgrade. You're looking at roles like LSAN Network Designer, Senior Solutions Architect. But here's the catch. The certification only stays active for 3 years. To keep it, you have to either pass another expert-level exam or earn IBI-ARSHA continuing education credits.
It's a classic, use it or lose it, system, and honestly, that's why the industry respects it so much. A CCIE from 2005 is basically useless today if they haven't kept up. The version 1.1 exam now expects you to be comfortable with Linux desktops and the Identity Services Engine, or ISE. That recertification process forces you to stay current, proving you're not just resting on an old achievement.
Exactly. It's a built-in mechanism that forces you to stay at the absolute cutting edge. It really sounds like the CCIE isn't a final destination, but more like the official start of a much larger journey in high-level engineering.
That's the perfect way to put it. To really understand the CCIE version 1.1, you have to remember a few key things. First, respect the 8-hour exam structure. It's a 2-part marathon, with 3 hours for design and 5 for hands-on deployment. Second, understand the brutal, all-or-nothing scoring. You have to pass each section individually and also hit a total score. Third, it's all about the modern tech stack. You can't get by on old-school routing. You need to master software-defined tools like SD-WAN and DNA Center. And finally, remember, it's a 3-year life cycle. Earning the certification is just the beginning. You have to keep learning to keep the title.